No matter where you're tuning in for right now, you could probably use a hoodie. And this one happens to be warm, cozy, and supports independent podcasts. Mugs, bags, pullovers, quarter zips. There's even a t-shirt with my face on it. Buying merch is just one way you show the world what matters to you. So be sure to click the link down below and grab yours so you can show the world. It has been more than 2 years since I recorded any new episodes of Brandy Was Here, the podcast. Can you believe it? I want to do something a little different. And instead of jumping right into the next episode or the next season of the podcast, I wanted to take a time for us to rewind and rewatch some of my favorite and your favorite episodes together. What this is, I'm calling this the Interludes. So not only will we rewatch and relive some of the best moments of the podcast together, you will also get some of my additional commentary. Here's some behind the scenes stories about how it all happened and really went down, and then get some new added context and even hear where some of your favorite guests are now. You can tune into the interludes exclusively on my Substack by becoming a subscriber. Go to brandywashere.substack.com and be sure to subscribe. If you're new here, then this story will be new to you. But if you're old here, then you can probably tell it better than I can. I started my podcast with a simple text message to a few of my closest friends. I sent it late at night, right before I went to bed, so I did not have to deal with the rejection that I thought I would get. Contrary to popular belief, I did not start my podcast on a whim. I had this idea for a podcast for a very long time, and I was just too scared, too busy, too tired to figure out how to do it. I sent a text message to a few of my closest friends really late at night, right before I went to bed, because I wanted to go to sleep before anyone had the opportunity to tell me no and discourage me. To my surprise, I woke up the next morning with yeses from every single person that I sent a message to. And immediately, almost immediately, the very next week, I started recording. When I started my podcast, I thought I knew what I was doing. I thought I made it as simple as possible. And to be honest, it is a really simple process to start a podcast. However, there were so many things that I did not know that I wish I knew, and I'm going to tell you a few. The very first thing is always make sure you're recording. Some of my first episodes, I started recording on Zoom. I recorded them video just like this, but my plan was to only use the audio. In my excitement and also just in my familiarity with the people I was interviewing, I immediately jumped in to begin talking and I hadn't pressed record. Some of them, it took me less time to figure out that that was the case. And then some of them, I blew through a whole episode, all of my questions, all of the Q&A back and forth, and I had nothing recorded. How embarrassing, right? I have to then go back to my friends and say, I'm really sorry about that. Can you recall everything that you said so we can record this again? Since then, now going into season 5, I have learned my lesson and I definitely hit record first. And now that I have more experience, I can laugh at those situations. But in the beginning, it was very nerve wracking, very embarrassing, and very time consuming to go back and do something over again. Hopefully, you can't tell when you listen to the episodes that that was the case because we had such amazing conversations with all of the people that have been on my podcast. But just a little behind the scenes bloopers to let you know that even when you think you're on your A game, things can go wrong.